Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Hi.
Why, hello there.
It's Mario Maker time.
I can't get enough of it.
So apparently this fucking two-eye Paka motherfucker.
Jesus, he's got the world record for everything.
Yeah, he's like
and he's so handsome.
just plowing through these like famous Mario Maker stages. Yeah, that's one of those me's that's so specific that like when you meet him you're like, God, you look exactly like your me. The fuck? I want to know if anybody can find a picture of a guy that looks exactly like this.
Yeah.
And tweet it at me.
Yeah.
I would die.
Bald hair on the sides, long eyelashes,
Oh,
for
yeah.
some, like really, really pretty eyes.
A long jacket.
Yeah.
We're playing Rise of the Booze
Nice cake reference.
by Wari Uzi. Thank you. I love cake.
Let's do it.
I love cake. Oh,
Okay.
son of a bitch. I just hit the B button instead of the A button.
Oh, dude, welcome to my
And I
life.
froze the goddamn system because it's looking at my bookmarks. Ugh, Jesus. Alright. God, just stop loading!
We're good.
Stop it!
Everything's good.
I'm not even... I'm so... Look at...
Stress World. Did they mean Stress World?
I think so.
And they just forgot the T.
I am so...
What up? I'm a street shark.
The meme is that I'm so bad at video games that I can't even do the menus.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ha 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 ha. It is more egregious to be bad at video games than anything else in life.
Yeah, it didn't used to be that way.
No, that's okay.
You used to get picked on just for playing video games. Now you get picked on by other people for not being good enough at video games. It's really funny.
I try my best. Uh-oh.
Hey! Spikes.
Gotcha.
Spikes are there.
Gotcha.
So it's gonna be one of those levels.
Oh yeah. Ha ga ay 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 ay. They really are rising.
Amazing! Oh, fuck.
Rise of the planet of the return of the apes of the planet of the apes.
What with the apes, the planets, the returns, and the such. Oh, hip.
Oh, yes. Check mark. Oh, fuck.
Fucking jerks.
I was hoping there would be a check mark.
Alright, 1, 2, buckle my damn shoe. Oops.
Was it Oni who did the "Only eggs can sustain me" voice? Because I was listening to it and I lost track of whose voice was whose.
Only eggs can sustain.
It was like, because you were doing a crazy voice too. You might have been doing Homer.
Well, we were both doing Homer in that episode.
Yeah. I just want to know whoever did it, I want to know what their face looked like. Because I listen to that voice and I cannot for the life of me figure out what they're doing or how they're doing it. It is terrifying.
You've been here for when we're recording Game Grumps. It's nothing, like, there's no, because it's just audio, so you don't have to put effort into making your face do anything.
Right.
So,
but I feel like your face would have to do something to create that sound. That is a sound no human being has ever made in my experience.
was it an inward breathing?
Only eggs can sustain me.
I mean,
Was it that?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Well, a year and a half. No, just a year. Jeez.
Just a year. Yeah, it's about a year.
It's just you're doing great, by the way.
Yeah, well,
Oh. It's just that, like, hoi. I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, it's just that time, like, moves so strangely for us. Because we're constantly...
on the go.
Yeah, just doing shit and...
Dude, we're like the human Go-Gurts.
Dude, can you believe... Can you believe that, like...
Yeah.
That... This time last year, we were wrapping up filming on Good Game? Like, that does not feel like a full year ago.
Fuck, really?
Isn't that insane? Because we filmed it in April.
Ugh.
I know. What is happening to our lives?
No, don't say that.
It's slipping away.
No, don't say that. Every day is a blessing.
Yeah, a blessing that's forever fleeting.
No.
It's crazy though. It's crazy though how fast it goes.
Well, yeah, but I enjoy every day of it. You know what? Today is a special day because I get to hang out with my friend Dan and play some Mario stages, and this one's not so rage-inducing, so it's kind of pleasant.
I would actually make the argument that life going by quickly is a good sign. Because
we're having so much fun?
Yeah, because you're enjoying it. Like, in those stretches where life is shitty, like, that's when life feels like it's fucking taking forever.
Yeah.
I think there was Chris Rock made that point once in a, like, comedy special a long time ago. He was like, life is fucking long, especially if you make, like, the wrong decisions or surround yourself with the wrong people. Oof.
Oh,
well
okay.
then.
I see.
Do you have to kick back and forth?
Yeah, swing my hair back and forth?
Yeah. Whip your hair back.
Sorry. God damn it. I'm not cultured.
You're fucking embarrassing me.
I don't know anything about the cultures of the now or the then or any of it. Is it not enough to be a nice guy in this world anymore?
Nope, never was. Just kidding.
I mean, it's kind of true. Like, you're kind of right. Like, I don't know.
No, well, my granddad used to say nice guys finish first. And so I grew up with that mentality. And also, we watched that cool TED Talk with Matt Mahaffey from Self. And he was saying, like, nice guys don't always finish first, they don't always finish last, but they always finish happy. I was like, whew, good, damn it. Good job, Mahaffey. He's the best.
I'm happy you watch that again.
Oh, if you want to say... Matt Mahaffey, by the way, he's not like a super well-known... Certainly not as well-known as he deserves to be.
No.
But,
yeah, that's... Yeah.
He's a musician who's in a band called Self, which was all him. And he's been in a couple... He's done a couple of other things. He was in a band called Wired All Wrong that I loved with one of the guys from God Lives Underwater. And, he also... If you want to look up a video that kind of shows what he's all about, that's very cool. You can look up Matt Mahaffey, Back in Black. It's like a live performance of him playing Back in Black by AC/DC, drumming, playing keyboards, and singing all at the same time. Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Yeah,
Mahaffey.
I had an interesting situation with Self. I might have told like half of this story on Grumps before, but
I was shocked that you knew who they were. Like, you're the only person I knew.
Oh yeah, I love Self. Well, it's because my brother was very into more of the alt music when we were growing up.
Right.
The fuck?
That's weird.
But anyway, so I had been a Self fan for a long time, my brother much more so. But when he was in town many years ago, he was playing here. Mahaffey with, well, Self is just himself, so.
Right.
He had a backing band.
With nobody.
But anyway, God damn it. Okay, anyway, so I went to it was at the El Rey. It was not sold out in the least. We were comfortably standing around, just watching the show. It was very cool.
Love that theater.
And I remember being there, and I think it was my brother who said it first, was like, you should do a Starbomb show here. And I was like, yeah, this would be the perfect venue.
Oh, no shit.
Because it's like it's not too big, but it's not too small either. And it had like really good lighting.
God damn it, Aaron.
I know, this is really tough.
Are you trying to get on top of the stack?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I keep bumping my head. And then if I just push forward, then I die like I've been doing before.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, that'd be dope to play a show here. And at the time, I was like, yeah, that'll never happen though. Then flash forward like 2 years, I think. We, with NSP and Starbomb and Twerp, we played. Yes.
Oh.
Fuck. We played a show at the El Rey, completely sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out very quickly.
NSP's gonna play there in June.
But it was
spoilers.
Oh, do you not want to?
Well, fuck it. No, I bet we'll have announced it by the time this comes out. And if we didn't, fuck it. You know.
But it was a very sobering thought as I looked out into the crowd of the El Rey, and it was completely packed. I'd been to the venue before, but I'd never seen it packed before.
Right.
And I was like, man, because we had done GameGrumps live shows before this, and I think maybe a couple Starbomb shows before this.
Right.
And they had always like sold out or been very close to selling out. And it was very sobering being in that position again, and then remembering a dude that I had looked up to so much as a kid playing a much smaller show and just still fucking doing it and killing it and rocking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, like, because sometimes before that point, when we had done shows and they like didn't sell out, I was like, oh man, what a fucking bummer that like these shows aren't selling out.
Right.
But now I'm like, I'm fucking glad one person showed up.
Yeah. No, I mean he's criminally underappreciated.
Yeah.
But I mean that's how it fucking goes, man. Like we're so lucky because of the GameGrumps format. It puts us in people's lives on a daily basis, you know? And I mean that's the reason this show is the reason NSP got popular as well. Like whenever how?
Oh. Yeah, that's
You just have to jump
out of the shoe.
Yeah,
because that's a wall. I didn't even realize that was a wall.
That's a wall. Okay, that makes sense.
Fucking idiot. Wasting everyone's time.
No, I mean I figured it out right when you did. So it's when musicians ask me like, how do you make it in the music industry? Like, I don't know, because the honest answer is the honest answer for me was like toil for like 14 years and then join a video game show and then everything works out, you know? But I mean, it's kind of like what, maybe now that I say this, I feel like I've talked about this before on the show, but it's sort of like what the South Park guys did with DVDA, you know, like their band. That was a thing before South Park. And, all right.
Shit.
Oh shit, it's the long fall. Play it cool. Let it ride.
Yeah. It's really funny.
Oh my god.
I'm glad they did shit like this.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right then. Yeah, like they started a band and couldn't get anything going, and then they started South Park, and then their band became popular because they were the guys from South Park.
Yes. So that's something that I always say when everyone asks for advice. This is the piece of advice I always go to. That sort of applies to what you're saying. Like when people ask, how do I make it in the rock? And then you're like, oh, you know, and then you give your specific situation. It's like, well, to generalize on that.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yes.
To generalize on that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Focus. That's so brutal.
To generalize on that, you use what you have.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of, and there's sort of it's like a disease where like artists feel like they have to stand on their own legs on fucking everything, and I have to do everything myself, and I don't want any help, and it's like I don't want to take advantage of whatever. Fuck that.
Yeah,
use what you have. If you, like in your case, like you had a band and you were trying to make it with the band, but you also had improv comedy skills and you were good at making friends,
right.
And so I wanted you on the show. And in a situation where, you know, you were focusing solely on the band, you wouldn't have accepted this job.
That's true.
So you use what you have, whatever that is, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, not at all.
Utilize what tools you have.
It's something to be proud of, like, because it means you have the energy to put like a ton of time and effort into two things instead of just one.
Yeah.
In the name of, you know, making that first thing.
Well, even if it comes to like people you know or something. Like I know people that they're like, oh well, my dad is friends with some really famous person, and it's like, well, I wouldn't. And it's like, why not? People like that typically do want to help.
Yeah.
People who are obviously killing it.
Yeah, people who they like already.
Yeah, like they don't want to help some fucking rando.
Right.
Like they know you. Of course they want to assist. So it's like use whatever you have.
What if they were Mexican, like a Mexican rando?
What?
It's a callback to our nice coat conversation.
See.
It's just like, for some reason,
Bueno coat.
Brian used the phrase Mexican rando one time, And it was so funny and out of nowhere that every time I hear the word rando, I now like that my brain just puts the word Mexican in front of it. There's no energy behind it. There's no racism or anything. It's just funny
because it's so specific.
It's specific, and like the way the words like sound together is funny.
Yeah.
Boy, you can never get off that thing.
I got up to the top. Or did I? I don't remember.
That's as far as you've gotten.
All right. Well, next time on Game Grumps, I'm gonna get even farther. Done.
Okay. See, nice. Good transition, y'all.
That was a good seg. Whew. Standing on two legs on a fucking self-balancing pair of wheels.